and welcome to the Yoda Radio show. I know it's a video, but right now that doesn't matter. I'm going to be doing when someone calls in about their problems. I tell them what to do, maybe make a few jokes about them, that kind of thing. Alright, who's our first caller?
Hello, Yoda. This is Space Tracker 101.
And
Not my real name.
What seems to be your problem, Space Tracker?
I have a problem with bedwetting.
Well, I think we'll have to talk about the waterfalls. So, what happens? Are you dreaming and then you're swimming and you wake up with a wet bed?
No, I'm very fond of taking a large drink with me to bed, and I always end up dropping it and spilling it all over myself. And I just don't know what to do.
Well, maybe you should put the drink on a table.
Wow. Thanks, Yoda. That is so brilliant. Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
All right. Let's see who our next caller is. Hello?
Yes. Is this Yoda?
Yes.
I have a problem. I've just killed my roommate.
Is this Palpatine?
No. This is Turpentine. Yes, Turpentine, that's it.
Okay, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I've killed my roommate, and I'm wondering if it's a bad idea to cook them and eat them.
Well, that is cannibalism, and that's not really good for you. I'd say bury him in the backyard.
Cannibalism? But my roommate's a cat.
Okay, now I know it's Palpatine.
No, it's not. It's Turpentine. Turpentine? Whatever. But anyway. It's a cat.
Well, then, I don't see your problem. Go
Well,
ahead.
my problem is, he's a very big cat, and I don't have a pan large enough, and I was hoping to borrow one.
All right, well, I'll drop it off later. What's your address?
Oh, you know where I'm at. I mean, I'll send it to you over the text. Yes, that's it, the text. So, bye.
All right, bye. I think we'll go to a commercial for a second. All right, well, we have time for one more call. Let's see who it is. Hello?
Hello, Yoda. My name is Fluke. Yeah, Fluke. And I have a problem. I could use some advice.
Okay, what seems to be the problem?
Well, Master, it seems that
Master?
I mean Yoda, my twin sister kissed me.
Oh, dear Lord.
Full on, the lips, tongue, and everything. And at the time, I didn't know that she was my sister.
We'll be going up the mountain. We'll be going up the mountain. Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know she was my sister. And then, later, I found out that she was just doing it to make her boyfriend jealous.
So you want your sister to be your girlfriend?
Well, not now that I know she's my sister, but I kissed my sister.
I think you might want to consider some extensive therapy.
Do you think?
I think that would be a good idea. And make sure you have one that's familiar with hillbillies. And horses.
Horses? Why horses?
Well, don't you know all horses' parents are related?
No.
Oh. Well.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Yoda. I'll be going now. Talk to you soon.
Alright, bye, Luke.
Oh.
Alright, well, I guess that'll have to be it for today. God. Huh. Oh, Luke. Hi.
Hi, Master Yoda.
Did you just call in here?
No, why?
It's weird. Someone was just like you that called in.
Well, there's a lot of people just like me. You know I have a twin.
That's not helping your case.
But she's not just like me.
Mm.
Anyway. Well. Okay, so I've got these new training knives for the younglings, and they're throwing knives. Okay? We throw them, and they're laser edged like a lightsaber, so they'll cut through most anything. But when you've got something that'll cut through most anything, what do you throw it at? It goes right through. Goes right through the boards, goes right through the steel door. The unfortunate stormtrooper.
Was he still alive at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
was.
It turns out I'm not as good at advice as I thought I was.
You would think being 900 years old, you would have figured out some of this stuff.
They booed me.
Oh. Well.
It started when all of a sudden I found a lizard and I wanted to eat it. And then...
Was it still alive? You know, Grogu did that one time. He did that all the time. He'd be walking along, grab a frog, down the hatch it goes. And then this one time, Mando was telling me about how he was giving this poor lady who was a froglinian or something. They look like frogs. And they had their little frog baby eggs in a big old...
kept eating them?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we were on air, and yeah, it was still alive. And then... But that wasn't the worst of it. You didn't hear the worst of it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Gross. Anyway. So, this rude guy walks by saying, "I see your underpants."
Well, now that depends. Did he first say, "I see London, I see France"? I see Yoda's underpants?
No.
Oh, well then you have to kill him.
Huh. Okay. Well...
Did you kill him?
No, like I said, I'm not as good at advice I thought. I tried to call in, and I just couldn't figure out what I should do. So in the end, I told myself I didn't know what to tell myself.
Well, okay, this is one that unfortunately I have had some experience with. And I've learned that if they start out with, "I see London, I see France, I see your underpants," insert your name, then it's okay and it's just a game that's played. But if they just say, "I see your underpants," then one of two things is going on. Two things. Either they unfortunately did see your underpants and they're trying to warn you so that you can, close your robe or whatever, or they're trying to put the moves on you.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
It was a man. Besides, he called in on the radio.
How could he see your underpants from the radio?
He didn't.
I'm not getting it.
I don't know either. All of a sudden I said, hello, and this guy just says, I see your underpants, and then he hung up.
Oh, well, that's just a crank call. We used to do that. You know, we used to call up and say, hey, is your refrigerator running? And then if they said yes, say, well, you better go catch it. You know, do you have I forget the other ones. We were young. We used to call this place and tell them that if there wasn't a man coming out in the next... No, wait a minute. That's when I was a Jedi and I was on the council to kill Dooku. Or not Dooku. Oh gosh, what was his name?
Vader, Exocan, Palpatine, Asajj Ventress.
No, it wasn't any of those. I remember. It was Bob. He was a lesser known of the evil villains. He didn't have one of those catchy, cool names. But
I know, Darth Bob.
yeah, Darth Bob.
He's supposed to be over 1,000 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he ain't gonna make it to 1,001. Sorry about his luck. You know, on Tatooine, we used to play this game called Push Your Face in the Sand, and everyone would all of a sudden throw your face in the sand and push it down in the sand as far as you could.
I used to do that, but with ours it was chocolate brownies, and it was usually when you had a scarf on. You know, out in the cold, the cake was half frozen, and they throw your scarf and your hat in the cake and then throw your face in it. Half the time, you couldn't get them back out.
Oh, well. Huh. Well, you know, back to my problem that you were supposed to be helping me with, the throwing knives. Now, do we find something? I hear Beskar will stock a laser edge knife.
Yeah, but once you hit it enough... Wait, you could try cortosis. It might stick in it a little, but it won't go through it.
Yeah, but then it would turn off the blade, wouldn't it?
Just the serrated edge, and you'd have to turn it back on.
Okay, we'll try that.
But I can tell advice. Interesting.
Wow. There was this one guy I knew that had a problem with bedwetting.
Who was it?
I can't remember his name.
Was it Space Truck?
No. Yeah. No. Anyway.
What did he look like?
Well, he was about 7 feet tall, greenish brown, real leathery skin with alligator bumps on his shoulders, and his face looked pretty much human, but a little bit reptilish.
Did he have big ears? Did he have big ears?
Yeah.
That's me, you pea-brain.
Oh, so did you ever get your bedwetting under control?
I never bedwetted it, at least not. I never announced it if I did.
Well,
I actually had some guy called in today that said he was Space Truck, and he said he had a problem with bedwetting because he took a drink to bed with him and he'd spill it.
What would you do about that? That's a tough one. I know you could sleep suspended from the ceiling using the force, but you'd have to keep half of your mind awake all the time so that you wouldn't fall, because as soon as your whole brain went to sleep, you'd fall. And that way, if you could hold the drink, and if you dropped it, it'd just drop on the floor.
I told him to put the cup on a table.
Oh, I suppose that'd work too. Huh. Kind of simple, but okay. Now, for the more important task at hand.
We already figured that out.
What?
The knives.
Oh, yeah, no, not that. Okay, I'm planning a surprise party for Chewbacca.
Oh.
And I'm planning it because Han can't get away with planning it. Chewbacca will figure it out. So we decided that I will plan it, and then we were hoping that you could come and maybe bring some of that root leaf stuff that you guys like so well.
All right. Well, I better make an extra pot because he usually eats a whole pot.
Well, that and Luke, as Luke, I would like to, put Nair on his back and write happy birthday. But Han says, no, don't do that.
Well, since he tends to rip arms off, I'd say it's probably not a good idea.
All right, fine, buzzkill. All right,
Then
well.
again, your hand is fake.
Yeah. That reminds me, I got to get a tune-up. This one keeps popping out of joint. Then I got to push it back in, crescent wrench it. It's a pain, you know what. Anyway.
Well, wait, there's a new show on. Oh, this is Bull Truck, and this is where I make crank calls. That's him! That's him! That's him!
Oh dear. Hey buddy, is your refrigerator running? I played this game before.
You didn't call him first.
Oh, he hung up? I thought he was still on the line.
I turned on the show. I didn't call.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it did seem kind of weird that you would call a prank phone caller. Well, anyway. Okay, I'm headed back to that planet, with all the... It's quite lovely. And we're building a lovely Jedi training camp.
Well, I should probably drop that pan off.
What pan?
Well, Palpatine called him, said his name was Turpentine. He killed his roommate. That he later said that his roommate was a cat. And he was going to eat the cat, but he didn't have a big enough pan. And then when I asked him what his address was, he says, you know it. Tell me how that doesn't give it away.
Okay. All right, well, I'm headed back to Planet Jedi. Ooh, should I call it Jeddah? No, there's already a Jeddah, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. All right, well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello, is this Yoda? I see your underpants. Great. Hello? Hello?
Hi, I'd like to inform you that I know what you did.
What I did?
Well, you've been smuggling stolen drugs.
What?
We found them under your desk.
I don't have a desk.
Oh, well, I guess you're stupid.
Oh. Okay. Hello? Hello? Why won't you answer me? Hello? Ah!
You heard him that time. Now, everyone converge. I said now.
Ah! Hello? Hang up this phone, you crazy person. What gives you the right to talk bad about me or mine?
Boo!
Oh. Hello? Hello, stop crank calling me. I will find you and do bad things to your cat. Or your dog. Or your iguana.
I think I got it this time. So, we're back from our commercial break. Let's go to the phone lines. Hello?
Hello, this is, Flaya. Yeah, Flaya, that's it. I have a problem and I need your advice. My droid has died. He won't do anything. I can't even get him to read me a book or anything. I just don't know what to do.
Have you charged him recently?
He's a droid. He doesn't get paid.
No, his battery.
Oh, his battery? Oh. Huh. I'll call you right back. I have to check something. I hear the alarm going off. Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Alright, it looks like we have another caller. Hello?
Hello. Is your refrigerator running?
No, would you mind coming and fixing it?
Oh,
How about I have your number? That way I could call you and schedule an appointment.
But I don't think I'm just not sure. I've got to go. I'm sorry about your refrigerator.
Lame. Alright, well that's it for today. Oh wait, we have one more caller.
Hello. This is Turpentine. I was calling to see if I'm the a-hole for destroying an entire planet.
Well, let's hear the full backstory first.
Well, I was going to go there for a visit, and they had a few people that were picketing that did not want me there. So I left and destroyed the planet.
Why didn't you just kill those people?
I did. When everyone else was killed.
Huh. Okay, well,
There was only a couple of million people on that planet. It was relatively small.
alright, so, well, I'll just say this, like, maybe next time do a little less drastic move, that way you won't have a mob after you.
Well, how about if instead I just blow up... What planet are you on?
Aurelia?
Yes, how about I just blow up Ferilius, too?
My idea was you find that person that was bothering you and from their house and just blow up their house?
Well, that won't work because or I could just call them and write them a nasty note. But I don't know. I think blowing up their planet would be a much wiser move.
All right, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
All right, well, that's it for today. And as for you, my refrigerator does work, but it's not running.